Hi everyone, we're going to do a quick one just showing you how you can save your drawings out with a DWG, but with a sheet in model space in a DWG. So let's just jump straight in. What we've got here at the moment is we've got two sets of sheets here, one which I've got open, which was a drawing which we would regularly save, and then on the other side we've basically got this layout that we want to go to a supplier at 1:1 scale. So the first thing to note is down the bottom here, we set up this sheet as 1:1. I've gone into the sheet here and deleted all the ledger and sheet formats, which is pretty straightforward, and just literally pasted this view here, which is where we just want to leave all the 1:1 lines in for them to pick up for the suppliers as reference. And then basically on this other sheet, we've got our standard drawing annotating everything. But I mean, essentially you could have anything on this DWG sheet. This is just what we're trying to do here. So how do we go about making sure that we don't do it? Well, let's just save it out and see what we get as on our standard settings at the moment. So if this was a regular drawing, you'd normally have all the template and so on and so forth here, and you might go up to File, Save As, and we're going to choose it to be a DWG, and we're going to call this Test 1, and then we'll take a look at what we get. So at the moment we get Test 1, save, and just click yes to exporting to all layers, and hopefully that should have done it. Let's have a look, see if we've got one. Here we go, Test 1 DWG. So I don't have AutoCAD, but I do have TrueView for viewing things. So we're going to open TrueView and see what we get, and it won't be as I want it to be, and then I'll show you how we get it to be what we want it to be. So hopefully got TrueView booting up here now. Say yes to that. Okay, so you can see that we've only got one sheet has come in and nothing in the model space. So it's not kind of how we want it. What we wanted was this, and we wanted the second sheet here as well, showing our drawing and just this part in the model space. So not what we wanted to see. So let's close that out. Let's take a look at some of the settings and see how we can do this. So there's two elements you want to look at when you're doing your settings. So let's go File, Save As again for Test 2. And you want to look at, let's go down here, Save as a DWG. You can see we've got Test 1 up here. We're going to call this one Test 2. And if we go to options here before we save out, the options you want to pay some attention to are, so at the moment we've got export active sheet only. So the only reason we got one sheet was because it was active sheet only. Now we want to export both those sheets, or all if you had more sheets, okay? So we want to export all sheets to one file, okay? And then where it says export all drawing sheets to paper space, if you untick that, what it will do is it will send your first sheet to model space. So if we untick that and go OK, and then if we save out again as Test 2, we'll see what we get, and hopefully we get a better result. And then we'll just do one more thing just to sort of prove that it is the first sheet. So let's take a look at, let's not, TrueView is going to open. Let's just close that down for a minute. Let's just grab it from here, it might be easier. So here you go, here's the Test 2, double click on that, prompt the open of TrueView, and continue opening drawing. Okay, and then we'll see what we're gonna get. So in the sheet area, we get our drawing as expected. That's what we wanted to see. And then in model space, if we zoom in or out. Not sure which way it goes, zooming the other way. There we go. We get just that sheet exactly as we wanted, 1:1, and it might just be a good check, you know, just to make sure it's scaled up correctly. So I happen to know that these planks are 180 millimeters wide, so just find something that you can measure. So let's just click on here and click on down here, and we should see, there you go, distance 180 millimeters. So pretty confident that's come through at 1:1, and we're all happy with that. So let's close that out. So that's great. And then just as a bit of fun, just to show you how this works, if we were to switch those around, okay, so bring the DWG sheet the other side of this. So now we've got our main drawing as the first sheet and this drawing as the second sheet. And if we go again, file, save as test 3, you'll see it'll be the wrong way around again. Or it should be around the wrong way. So let's go test 3. And it should make our first sheet go to model space. So save that. Go OK, yes. Okay, let's go down here. Quick look, test sheet 3. Let's see what we get. Test 3. Here we go. Okay, so we can see we are looking at the drawing space now, and then we've got the model over here. So if I scroll back, you can see this isn't really how we wanted it. We've got that drawing come into here. It's not actually refreshing that well. It probably will do if I bump it backwards and forwards. And you can see in model space that we've got our sheet sitting in model space because we switched those around. Let's put that other one back. There you go. You can see it's all gone through there. So there you go. So that's how in settings you can control sending something into model space in a DWG if you want to. I hope this helps you click less and saves you a little stress. See you next time.